You're a track sprinter. How do you train differently for that?
Okay, so I didn't start out as a track sprinter. When I started racing track, I was racing everything, endurance events, sprint events. And it wasn't until a few years ago that I decided to focus more on the sprint racing. So my training changed a little bit from that. I started doing a lot more gym work just to build muscle mass. And also the efforts on the bike just got a little bit shorter. I was doing a lot of big sprint efforts, standing starts, a lot of cadence work just to get to your max RPM. That being said, I still do a lot of endurance work because sprinters do need a lot of endurance just to get through a big sprint tournament, or it also helps with the longer sprint efforts like the Kieran or the team sprint.
Your home track is in Milton, but you've raced in the U.S. Is the experience any different?
Yeah, so I've been racing in Milton since 2016. I got my certification here in 2015, but I didn't start racing until a year later. Racing here for so many years, I've just gotten used to the riders that are here. I know the commissaires, I know the volunteers, and I'm also very used to the race day atmosphere. So when I race outside of Milton, everything's a little bit different. I've raced at the Velodrome in Detroit. I've raced at the Velo Sports Center in LA, and I've raced at Bromont in Quebec. So when I race in the States or anywhere else, I don't really know the riders. I even something as simple as where the bathroom is, I'll have to figure that out and how far it is away from the track. So all that kind of throws me off. So it's something I have to get used to. Usually when I'm racing somewhere I'm unfamiliar with, I just go down a day or two early just to check out the place, check out the track, so I know where the food is and get myself acquainted with it, know where the bathroom is, so that on race day, I can just go through my normal routine. I can set my bike up, warm up, and get racing.
When we first saw you on the Milton track, you had a serious race face. Is that part of your strategy?
Race face. Was it something like this?
Yep.
My race face. Sometimes when I see myself in pictures, I kind of it kind of scares me. But I'd say my race face is just me preparing myself mentally and knowing what I have to do to focus before a race. I kind of focus on the process. So I think when you guys saw me, it was probably right before a Kieran. Kieran is one of my favorite races, and I've studied it a lot actually. So I usually know like each position and what I'm supposed to do when the bike peels off. And I'm mostly just mentally preparing myself for like what I'm going to do. So that's basically what I'm in my head. That's my race face. That's really what's happening. And I think when you see a lot of like the pro riders on TV in the Nations Cup, I think they give off a race face to kind of intimidate maybe the other rider. That's definitely not what I do. I don't like to intimidate other riders. I usually like to smile and laugh with them before I race because it just makes me more comfortable.
Any advice for young cyclists like us?
Yeah, I have lots of advice for you guys. The most important thing I would tell you guys: have fun. Have fun racing your bike. But I'm sure your Star Trek coaches are very good at that. But yeah, keep it fun. Keep smiling, keep laughing as long as you're riding your bike. Keep it social. Have fun with your friends. But also try all the other cycling disciplines. Like I know you guys ride track, but try road, cyclocross, mountain biking, BMX. It'll help you with your bike handling skills. It'll help you just to stay confident on the bike, and it's going to help you on the track too. And also, I would say do other sports as well, just so you're a well-rounded athlete. And also, another thing that you guys are doing really good is you're interviewing a lot of people who have a lot of knowledge. So keep that up. It's good to learn from people who are older than you and have more knowledge in the sport. And don't ever give up. Let's say you have a bad race, just learn from it. And I think you can take that knowledge into the next race. And most importantly, like I said already, have fun.